Hi, my name is Butch Bowles, and when I was looking for to buy an Archtop guitar a month and a half, 2 months ago, I found YouTube to be a lot of fun to go on sites and see people talk about their instruments. And it could be an inexpensive instrument all the way up to something quite pricey, and it was all fun to watch. So that's the spirit of this. I'm not affiliated with Steve Andersen in any way, but I've been playing guitar for 35 years and have played a lot of very, very nice guitars. And I can say that this is definitely, I'm in that room full of the best guitars I've ever played. Just like in music, I don't believe there is a best guitar any more than I believe there's a best guitar player or a best form of music. And this guitar is just in that, his guitars are in that top shelf, and I think arguing over which builder's better is kind of pointless. You're going to find a guitar made by builders like Benedetto, Andersen, Coleman's, all these kind of people, and you put 10 people in a room with 10 guitars, and they're going to not necessarily gravitate towards a particular maker. We're talking about all these guitars are great guitars. Campoloni, these are all great makers, and others. But anyway, this is an Andersen 17. It's called one of his standard archtops. He has premium archtops, standard archtops, and specialty archtops. Specialty would be like he has a round hole guitar. He has a guitar called a Little Archie. And the standard models are basically the same as his premium models. They just have very little decoration on them. As you can see, you can get options like wood upgrades. I actually bought this guitar used, and my understanding is this is a standard 17 that someone upgraded the wood on. It has, actually in this case, an Engelmann spruce top with a flame, tiger stripe big leaf maple, which is grown in Oregon, Washington, and I guess maybe Idaho even on the big leaf. And Engelmann, I think he gets from Colorado, Canada, Idaho. His website's really great information. But I just wanted to talk about the guitar a little bit, and try to showcase it a little bit. It's hard to do with my Zoom Q3. One thing, Steve Andersen's philosophy from what I've read is he's trying to revoice instruments like I think a lot of builders are, to be not better than instruments made in the 30s and 40s and 50s, but I would say voiced. They're not voiced so much to be like you think of a big band guitar. I feel like my Guild Artist Award had a more brassy, cutting tone than this. I wouldn't say that that's bad. It's just different. This guitar, it's kind of hard to see, but from what I've seen, it might have a shallower neck angle to the top, which means there's probably less pressure on the top, so we can make the top, I would assume, a little more lightly braced, and it comes out with a little sweeter sound. I don't know if you can hear it acoustically that well. And I play with pretty low action, but it's got a very singing quality, the high end. This guitar had reportedly about 10 hours of playing time on it. So this is a guitar that was purchased July 15th. It's August 24th or 5th. And its character's already changed, so. Workmanship is, as you would expect, first class. So I'm going to noodle around and play a little bit, and if you want, you can compare it to my other videos, also done with the Zoom Q3 to kind of give you a different perspective. And I'll also gradually turn the volume up from acoustic to electric. So I'm not playing any particular tune here, but just maybe a minute or two. I broke a nail, so my nails are all short and I'm not used to it yet. Should probably play like that a little bit, right? Plus I'm using acoustic strings. I've got my pickup pole pieces screwed really up. I love the sound of the acoustic strings acoustically, and I'm trying to achieve a balanced sound electrically. Of course, acoustic strings have a much, the only thing you're getting on the round strings, the wrap strings rather, is the center core of steel. So you have to bring those pole pieces way up. I don't know if a pickup that's made for electric guitar, like an EMG, that doesn't have adjustable pole pieces would be able to even out like that. Maybe it would, I don't know. Unless it was made for acoustic, which is something I wish some archtop or I wish pickup manufacturers would do, is come up with what is essentially an acoustic pickup for an archtop. So you can use acoustic strings and get a sound maybe similar to what you get in a sound hole pickup on a flat top. Meaning it's a magnetic pickup, but it would produce a acoustic sound that you could possibly EQ to sound more acoustic at volume. Because, I mean, I love the sound of this. It's a Ken Armstrong pickup. I don't have a lot of experience with archtop only pickups. Anyway, hope you have a chance to check out SteveAndersonGuitars.com. Makes beautiful instruments, Macassar ebony backstrap. I forgot what it's called. Been playing a long time. It's really cool. This is an ebony veneer on what is actually a carbon graphite tailpiece. It's very light, and workmanship's great. And if you're in the market for this kind of guitar, I really encourage you to check him out. And he's a very nice man, helpful, and of course has forgotten more about guitars than I'll ever know. So good luck. Hope you enjoyed checking out an Andersen guitar and have a chance. And I wish other people that own other guitars, regardless of what they are, would put up YouTube videos and talk about them a little bit. It's a lot of fun, especially in the internet world where we have access to so many things. A friend of mine, John Stoll, for example, plays, I think it's a Hofner JS Very Thin, which is his signature guitar. And, you know, I've heard some videos of that guitar. There's some great videos of Jimmy Weibel playing his guitar. And it's just fun to hear this guitar. And plus I've seen people talk about Benedettos and others. So I hope other people put stuff up. It's really a lot of fun and interesting, especially when you're in the market and you see all these pictures on the website, but you don't have a chance to really hear it. So forgive me, I'm not a professional reviewer. If there's anything that didn't answer a question, shoot me an email and I'm more than happy to answer your questions about the guitar. Thank you.